Hey peoples, Karina here coming to you with this video. As you see, the title is below, and no, you're not imagining things. The kitty is actually on my lap, being needy, and biting me at the same time like he thinks I'm a toy. Got claws, I got claws too. So yeah, I'm gonna let him just do his thing. Okay, that was just too much. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Quit it. Stop it. I'm gonna have to give him something to play with because my fingernails, my fingernails are my fingernails are not toys. My fingernails are not toys. My fingernails are not toys. See him being extra? Anyway, let me just dangle something in front of his face so he can scratch it and not me. Look. Play with it. Play with it. Play with it. Play with it. Anyway, this is what he does. This is what he do. So, anywho, just let him do his thing. Your identity is not in what other people think that you are. Your identity is not in what other people think you are. Your identity is in who you know yourself to be. You know what I'm saying? It's not anything else. Like I said in the past video, if people gossip about you, let them. They're only storing up their karma for later. I mean, shit, between this video and the text message I received from this, while I was making the last video, while I'm making this video, somebody got their karma and I just got word of it. Because whenever I do whatever I do, I see it through and I expect to get results. And when results come through, I need to see those results or hear about them. So here's the thing. There's a difference between gossiping and confronting someone, because a confrontation is basically a conversation that needs to be had so that you can get to the bottom of things as they are. This one is being heckle-needy. But anyway, yeah, I noticed what he's doing. He's trying to keep his face from where the camera, because that's why he chills over here now like that. Like, as long as he doesn't see himself in the camera, he's fine. Stop it. Stop it. Anyway, play with this, not my hand. You play too rough. So I'm letting him play with my tiger eye necklace. I think he enjoys it. I think he likes it, but, you know. Stop. I'm going to let you play with the other end because this is just ridiculous. Anywho, the difference between confrontation and just talking to be talking gossip is basically saying shit you don't know or have not found out if it's true. A confrontation is getting to the heart of a matter. You can't just let people do shit and then sweep it under the rug like it did not happen. You can't. You really can't. So let people do what they do. Just let them say what they say. Let them do whatever they do. If they're not bold enough, brave enough to come to you and get the heart of the matter and find out who you are, they are basically just showing you the fact that they don't have no life, okay? That they don't have no life. And it's funny, because the shit that these people was trying to do, I found out some work that I just barely did like a week ago is kicking in right the fuck now. So here's the thing. If you want to talk about somebody, And like I said in the past video, if you're not messing with my man, money, kid, but this fell into the category of money, because when you try to make me look bad to someone else that has plays a part in where my money comes from, I'm gonna fuck you up, and it's not gonna be nice. Okay, y'all seen one of my videos from some months ago, I think it's probably about 10 months ago, that doom candle video where I was explaining things that happened in the workplace and how I dealt with it, and I put that shit on their ass, and they left me the fuck alone. So now the mother of the girl decides, I want to keep this torch going. I want to keep this torch going, so I'm gonna fuck you up too and give no fucks about it. Because you my age, and no, you a couple years older than me, and you still haven't learned how to be an adult. Stupid fuck. You should have paid for your meal with cash and not your credit card, dumbass. Because I've been wanting to know what your name was. And if you doing some work, you got to at least know the motherfucker first and last name. And if you know their birthday, all the better. But anyway, I've done stuff to where I didn't even have the person's name. All I had was the image of them in my head. So now, you're about to be fucked, baby doll. You think you heard horror stories from your daughter? When you're on a low vibration, curses hit you really fast. And when a person is on a high vibration and, okay, ouch. Can you stop walking over me? Just go. Oh, those fingernails, those toenails. Anyway, when a person's vibration is high and you talk shit about them and nothing works, because talking shit about people is actually sending negative energy to them. Just like you can think about a person and send them positive energy, you can also think about a person and send them negative energy. Now, I know a lot of people talk shit about me. However, I keep my vibe up purposely so that it doesn't affect me. It hasn't affected my pay. But the funny part is that you're trying. Your daughter tried it. I gave that bitch so many problems that she ended up having to quit. I would give you the rundown of everything that this bitch done encountered since trying to do whatever she was doing, because it was affecting my schedule at one point before I learned how to boost my magic by boosting my self-confidence, or boost my manifestations or whatever by self-confidence. Or like in Christian sects, they want to call stuff they'll say your blessing, they won't really say manifestation, but people say blessings, manifestations, their works that they put with a faith. So yeah, I do what I do. And I'm good at it. I'm really good at it. I mean, granted, there's some things that I can't do. Yeah, believe it or not, there's some things that I cannot do. And I put cleanse with Florida water because, yeah, kitty kind of like got me in a little claw war. Okay, cool. No scratch. It just felt like he dug into me. But anyway, because he did dig into me the other day with that little, doing that. Wasn't intentionally. He was just, how he was doing just now. And I put him on the floor and I was like, time out. But anyway, I'm not going to make this video long. Like I said, I know how to utilize everything in me to get done what I need to get done. Like I said, but there are some things that I will not do. Like I will not do a love spell to bring someone to me, because, or anyone else for that matter. If you want to bring love to you, work on yourself. And then I'm reading this message thing. Want to talk shit, dude. Whatever. Like people, that's what happens. They'll learn. Anyway, yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens. Anyway, the same way people who try to do evil against you and have people watching, the people that's fighting against the evil also have allies that are watching your ass too. to bring back to the root worker, the caster, the witch, the whoever, whatever you want to call them, the spiritualist, whatever, because I am to you what you are to me. And I made a video about that last year. I am to you what you are to me. Okay? But before I was interrupted, I don't do love spills. Because if you can't, I used to, for a couple of folks I have, few folks I have, and a lot of it, for the most part, was great. But the thing is, I don't do it it's like this. If there's nobody there, and how you attract love to you is basically, if you want to do a hummingbird candle or something and use attraction herbs, you can do your own research and pick out your own herbs that you know does what they do. And then you just sprinkle. And then you have to have an oil. You have to have at least oil and herb and your intention, the candle. And I don't write the petitions on papers no more. I take a magic marker and I write it on the candle. So that way the heat from the candle plus my intention, the energy of the motion of my hand to create the word, and my intention gets fast results. And I don't do just one candle. I do multiples, okay? And I sit them in a particular type of way depending on what I'm doing. But anyway, the only type of love work I really done was like, hey, attract a specific, okay, it was honking in the last video, but anyway, it's like, if you want love or something like that, don't pick out a specific person to do the shit to. Ask the universe, just out there in the blue, the love that is mine, bring it to me. But that's not going to be answered until you work on yourself and clear the pathway for the person to come through. Some unions are divinely protected by God. And no matter what you do to it, you can't break it, nor should you try to do any other type of magic on it. Now, if you want to do something in regards to that union, just put up protection work on your twin. That's all you got to do. Just put up protection work. I mean, you really don't even have to do that. Like I said, it's divinely protected. But I mean, you could do something like protecting their mind, like putting on a helmet of protection for their ass. You could do that with a skull candle, or what I use, a skull figure that I cleanse all the time with Florida water, sage, and in conjunction with that, I may use some copal or whatever. I'm sitting over here where a lot of my things are. But you got to know how to use tools and elements of whatever you do. I don't know. I like how this smells. Like, it just smells awesome to me. But anyway, you can get these from spiritual shops, or where I get mine. I actually got these from Walmart because they were cheaper than getting them at Fiesta. They were like almost a whole $1 less because they was on sale, and I went and got a couple extra. So I had them sitting over here earlier and didn't realize they were about to fall off the desk. But anyway, enough about that. Know how to use tools. It's your intentions. I work with tarot cards, candles, jars, whatever the fuck I need to get done. However, I feel like I'm strengthening up so much that I don't even really have to burn too many candles anymore. It's like I can fucking think it, speak my intention, ask the universe not to let it return back to void, and it's out there. Keep in mind, if you doing things that you know are wrong, like going to, let me tell you something. I don't know if I mentioned this in a past video, but fellas, don't think that you are safe from having witchcraft done on you because you were in church. If you have like a little piece of your soul that is fragmented due to a past hurt or something you never got over, you have that much room in your spirit for a spell or an entity to attach to you. Don't y'all's Bible say give no place to the devil? when you close up everything and you heal your hurts and your wounds, your deepest wounds, what you're doing is this. You're not giving the enemy any room to penetrate anything into your auric field. And that's why it's important, like I said earlier, when you worship, you need to worship God in spirit, the Holy Spirit, and in truth. And that's the only way you get down to answers. Not everything that is bound to you can be broken. If you have a desire for a specific person in your heart, and it's in both people's hearts, it's there for a reason. Because a desire that was put in you by the universe, it's a foregone conclusion that it's going to happen. If you've done everything you could do to get the idea of having said thing out of your mind, and the idea of it keeps strengthening, then maybe look at it like it's preparation. You're brushing up on yourself. You brushing up on the things in your life that you need to brush up on, so that you can walk in mastery. Once you come back into union with your twin flame, or if you getting somebody new or whatever, like just using that as an example, whatever. But once you find out your real twin actually wants you on the energetic field, like, and you picking it up via your tools, you can see it in candles, whatever you do, then just wait. Because things always manifest in the physical right after the spiritual. That's like somebody's gonna come and pick you up to take you somewhere. You see the car pulling up into your driveway before it gets to your door. So you know the person is there. You know said thing is pulling up in your driveway. That blessing is like right there on your street right now, and it's about to pull up in your driveway. Even though you haven't physically touched it just yet, but you peep out that window and you can see it, that's going to be your 2020. All right? And we out.